Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this wonderful time. Please help us focus on you when we're worshiping. Please do not let us get distracted by anything next to us. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back, no turning back. Gives me hope for each new day. I'm gonna follow Jesus.
Lord Jesus. Thank you for this time of worship. Please help us listen to the teachers and help us gain a whole heart of understanding. Thank you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Hey kids, this is Annie JJ back to our Sunday news. Praise the Lord! Last week, 2 people got baptized on Mother's Day. So congratulations, Harry and Peter. I promise this will be one of the best decisions you have ever made in your whole entire life. Last week, we have started on Paul's letters for Bible Bee. You guys are doing great, so keep it up. And last but not the least, next Sunday on May 23rd will be our opening ceremony for the church. And I've been waiting for this day for so long. We will be worshiping with the whole church, so guys, don't forget to sign up, okay? And I want to see every one of you there. I'll see you next week.
罗马书、哥林多前书、哥林多后书、加拉太书、以弗所书、腓立比书、哥罗西书。
Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. Paul's letter, Romans, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. Paul's letters, Romans, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. Romans, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. Romans, 1 and 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. Go. 罗马书、爱多前书、哥林多后书、加拉太书、以弗所书、腓立比书、哥罗西书。Okay.
Paul's letters, Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians.
罗马书、哥林多前书、哥林多后书、加拉太书、以弗所书、腓立比书、哥罗西书。
保罗书信以罗马书、哥林多前书、哥林多前书、哥林多后书、加拉太书、以弗所亚书、腓立比书、
哥罗西书。
Paul's
letters, Romans, Corinthians, the first Corinthians, the second Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. 保罗书信，罗马书，哥林多前书，哥林多后书， 加拉太书、以佛所书、腓立比书、哥罗西书。
Letters of Paul, Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, and Colossians. Cartas de Pablo, Romanos, 1 Corintios, 2 Corintios, Galatas, Efesios, Filipenses, Colossenses.
Saul's letters: Romans, 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians. 保罗的书信：罗马书、哥林多前书、哥林多后书、加拉太书、以弗所书、腓立比书、哥罗西书。
Okay, boys and girls, glad to see all of you. A lot of you are, what are we doing right now for our memorizing the what? It's not a Bible verse anymore, it's the books of the Bible, 对不对？所以我们上个礼拜有保罗的书信 Paul's letters, and then 上次是因为 Paul 写了很多 letters, okay? So last week was the first half, and today we have the second half. So it's Paul's letters. So Miss Michelle's going to read it. I hope you can all read it with me, because some of the words, some of the books of the Bible are very hard to pronounce, right? Okay, so Paul's letters, the second part is 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. Okay, let me see who's paying attention. Oh, yeah, okay, some of you are. Some of you are doing something else. Everybody pay attention, please. Okay, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians. Okay, Thessalonians. Okay, 1st and 2nd. 1st and 2nd Timothy. That's an easy one, right? Then we have Titus, and then we have Philemon. Okay, so let me read it one more time. The hardest one is the Thessalonians. Okay, so let's try again. 1st and 2nd what? Thessalonians. Thank you, Chris. Okay, and then 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus, and what? Philemon. Okay, there's a couple ways to say, like some people say Philemon or Philemon. Miss Michelle was looking it up, but sometimes they say Philemon also. Okay, so anyways, okay, so one last time. 那我们念中文的好了 ，OK？ 帖撒罗尼迦前书、帖撒罗尼迦后书，对不对？然后 Timothy 是提摩太什么前书，还有提摩太后书，然后是提多书，还有腓利门书。OK， 所以我们已经快要把新约 we're almost done with the New Testament, books of the New Testament too. So 还没有开始背的要赶快咯。Okay, and we're gonna have also we still have a song for all of you to try to remember the books of the Bible. Okay, so 小鹿阿姨要放给我们看咯。So use this song to practice, 好吗
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, Acts and the letter to the Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians and Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st and 2nd Timothy, Titus and Philemon, Hebrews, James, 1st and 2nd Peter, 1st and 2nd and 3rd John, Jude and Revelation.
Okay, so I think most of you have who still remembers like the books of the Old Testament, Genesis, Exodus. 有人还记得吗？OK， 不要忘了哦，不要背，现在开始背 New Testament 旧约就忘了哦。OK, boys and girls, I am very happy to see all of you, but give me a minute. Let me make sure all of you are in the right ID, okay? Because we have a couple kids, because we have a new ID for the pre-Kers and under. Okay, so who's in kindergarten? Raise your hand. Who's in kindergarten? Kindergarten. Okay. Matt and Dora. Okay, Chris, thank you for coming back. You guys, I think you guys are old enough to be in the elementary, so we want you to be here. Okay, who's in first grade? First graders. Okay, Ellie and Sean and Miriam. Okay, and Aiden. 还有谁是 first graders? Okay, Darlene. Okay, 很多很多. Oh, first grader. Who's second grade? Who's second? Okay, is that Jerry? 还有 Davina. 还有谁啊？OK， 还有 Steven， 好，我看到很多哦，还有 Jen 家也 OK。Third graders 有3的吧 ？Tina 对 ，Tina 是，还有 William， 我看还有谁 ？Chris、Edward， 哦，你们都这么快就3年级了。OK，Who's fourth? Come on, I have some fourth graders. Christine, Jeremiah， 还有谁啊 ？OK，very good.
Jeremiah。
好，阿比也在我们这里。OK， 所以我们刚刚有那个跑走了，是不是？OK， 自己就跑走。OK，but I see some new faces。小鹿啊，我看好有几个新的，你都认识吗？
那个 Sunny 是我们新的朋友。
Hi Sunny。
Sunny is not the first time. Sunny 已经来了 couple of times 了，对吗
I think I've seen his name。还有那个 Jerry 在哪里？哦 ，Jerry 还有弟弟在那边。
Jerry 对
Jerry， 那还有一个 Barbara， 我不认识，
没看到。
Hi Barbara， 有一个 third grade Barbara。Third
grade 吗？我还没有。
有一个在这边 Barbara wave your hands。没举手。好，Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and start. Okay, very good. I'm glad all of you are here. And then you heard Miss Annie say that we are almost going to have in person, okay, 聚会了 okay, 然后 Miss Michelle 要提醒一下小朋友 I need you to pay attention. So no changing backgrounds anymore. Whatever background you have right now, that is what I want to see the whole time. No more changing. And then I know you guys are very cute, 但是那个 Jerry 把那个很可爱的先拿掉，好不好 ？OK， 所以才能专心。OK, thank you, Jerry. I need you guys to pay attention because when you guys do play with the filters, it not only makes you not pay attention, it makes your friends not be able to pay attention. Okay, so thank you all for paying attention right now. Okay, because it's a special time for God, and I don't want to waste it. Okay, and I don't want to give any like reminders too many times either. Okay, so okay, boys and girls, we have been at home for quite a while, and a lot of you have started to go out and go to the stores. Who has been to like on a little vacation already? Anybody gone to a little vacation somewhere for maybe spring break or the weekend? Oh, okay, very nice, very nice. Who has already gone? Well, I know some parents don't let you, but who has already gone to like a supermarket, like or like a market? Okay, thank you, Jerry, Didi. Oh, a lot of you. Okay, who has? And I know some of you are already in school. Who is already back in the school? Yeah, Ellie, David, okay, Chris, and okay, and Tina, and okay, very good. Now, boys and girls, so we're getting used to this. Now, I want to remind you guys and tell you a very like exciting thing that's happening. Who has been to our church? 动力教会 Deck Church, DEC Dynamic Church. 谁已经去过了？谁有去教会过？ Oh, okay, very good. 然后呢，那个小鹿阿姨，那个有一个那个 preschool 的有一个 Eli 还是 Eli 吗？3岁的是 Eli 吗？那个 Eli 是另外一个班级的哦。
Eli 不在这个教室哦，请看一下那个群动力家长群 Eli 3岁的话不在这个教室。
谢谢。Okay, so today, Miss Michelle, and who likes to eat at home? This whole year, you guys have been at home eating mommy's, daddy's cooked food. Who has been helping with cooking? 谁有帮忙准备 like lunch or breakfast or dinner? Yeah? Okay, so good. At for Miss Michelle, staying at home this whole year has helped me and my kids stay healthier, because last year, before the whole COVID, Miss Michelle had to go to work every day, and in the morning I would be so rushed. I would just grab something and then eat in the car, and when you eat in the car and you're like driving, and it's not very good for like digesting, because you're like just when you eat, you need to focus because it helps you chew and everything. And then for lunch, I usually bring something from home, like a salad or something. And sometimes I'm such in a rush, I don't even want to eat. And then at nighttime, when we come back home, Miss Michelle and my family usually gets back home by like 7:30, and that's pretty late. And by the time we cook, I don't want to eat anymore. But now, by staying at home this whole year, every morning, we prepare like very healthy breakfast, and we get time to finish. And then for lunch, again, you have time to eat fruit and vegetables, and it's not just like hurry up and eat. So I want Miss Michelle usually turns off all the our microphones, just so that we can focus. But I'm gonna have you guys, okay, this is the only time I'm gonna let you guys do the emotion thingies, the reactions. Okay, so get ready. Who knows where the reactions are? Okay, get ready. Okay, but don't do anything yet. I'm gonna see who's gonna pay attention. Okay, I'm gonna tell you to give me a reaction, okay? And then you're gonna quickly do it. Be fast. Excuse me. Okay, give me a heart. Quick. No, heart. 赶快，有 heart 吗？ Okay. 哦，找到吗？ Oh, so many hearts. Chris, 你会不会按那个 reaction？ 按那个小爱心。Thank you, Jerry. Oh, okay, 好。Jerry, I said, oh yeah, heart. Okay, good. Okay, next one. Give me a the what is that? That party thingy, that party one. Wow, look at that. You guys are the confetti. Thank you. Okay, confetti. Okay. Let me see. Do the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Hurry. Thank you. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see. One more. Let's do the crying so hard you're crying. You're laughing so hard you're crying face. David, the happy and then you're like almost crying one. Okay, thank you. Okay, now when it disappears, don't do anything yet. I'm going to give you a few questions. Okay, so no more. Let me see who's. Thank you. Everybody's face is like. Reaction is going away. Okay, now I'm going to give you a few choices, okay? And every time you think that's like you like it, give me a thumbs up. Not now, okay? Pay attention. Okay, so being healthy, you need to eat like fruit, vegetables, like starch. Starch is good too. Like protein is like meat, right? Okay, so boys and girls, no more reactions, okay? No more. Let me see. Come on, you guys need to pay attention so we can do this. Okay, so Steven, hi Carlos, hi. Okay, thank you. Let it go away. Now, I'm going to give you a few choices for fruits, and you're going to tell me, you're going to give me a thumbs up if you like it. Not now. Okay, who likes to eat blueberries? If you don't like it, no thumbs up. Okay, good. I see a few. Edwin's like, no blueberries. Okay. Okay, who, now, if you like apples, thumbs up, or you can do the reaction. Oh, Jerry's brother likes apples. Apples are good. I like apples too. Very crunchy. Okay, who likes cherries? Cherries. Oh, I have a cherry here. Ooh, and it's a twin one. Cherries. Yeah. Oh, a lot of you like cherries. Okay, let me see. Does anybody like kiwis? Kiwi? No, a lot of you don't like it. Oh yeah, okay, that kiwi's very good. Miss Michelle can't eat it because I'm allergic to it. I get really itchy. Okay, strawberries. Oh, Miss Michelle has to give a thumbs up too. Where's my okay, strawberries. Yeah, a lot of you like strawberries, right? Strawberries are very good. Okay, who likes to eat the leaves of strawberries? Chris and Sean. Okay, I hope not. Who's giving a thumbs up? Okay, who likes banana? Banana, come on. Bananas are very, Charlotte doesn't like it. Bananas are very good too, and it's super good in smoothies and other things, right? And with ice cream, it's really good too. Okay, who likes oranges or clementines or all that? Like, hey, these cute ones are easy to. Yeah, okay. These are easy to carry too. Okay, so I have one more. I know there's a whole bunch of other fruits, but I have one more. Who can see what this is? Can you see it? Well, yeah, well, it's kind of part of my background. Who likes grapes? Who likes grapes? Okay, yeah, okay. Now, put your hands down right now and then leave the computer or laptop alone. Thank you. Okay, and then no more reactions for now, okay? Thank you. Now, boys and girls, I want to ask you, grapes. So Miss Michelle has, like, I took one off. Ooh, where is it? Okay. This is, it's kind of like my background over here, right? And grapes, do grapes come out from the, like, just grow out from the ground and you see them on the ground when you pick them up? No, right? They grow on vines, something called, and they're not really like, there's not like grape trees. Okay, there's like apple trees, orange trees, banana, like, I don't know, are they called banana trees too? But these are like vines. Okay, they grow on vines, so it's kind of like this. Okay, it's like little lines, kind of like the pumpkin ones, but they are on top, right? So we call it grapevines. Now, and for grapes, have you ever seen grapes grow by itself, just one? Like apples, right? Apple tree is like one apple to oranges, or pears, like they're by one. But grapes are always what? In a bunch, okay? 它们是一团的, okay? You don't see like one grape hanging right there by itself, right? It's always in a bunch, okay? So when you buy them, I am sure you guys buy them like this, right? When you go to the store, I bought it from Jojo Dahua yesterday, and it was like in a bunch, okay? It was not loose. Now, you know what? Grapes have to stay close to the vine so that it will grow. Like if you take this off, like if it was not all like grapes yet and you took it off, like do you think it would continue to grow? No. Who said yes? Okay. No. Okay. So if one of the grapes, kind of like these, like juicy grapes, okay, I really like the green ones too. But if this red grape, okay, and maybe it kind of shook and it fell off, okay, like one by itself, and it fell off on the floor, okay, and then it dropped on the floor and it dried off, and the sun, dried it up. After a while, what would it look like? A cookie? No, not cookie. It would turn into this. What's this? 你看到吗？这是什么? No. What are these? Can you see these? Whoa. Raisins, right? Who likes raisins? Yeah, I love raisins. Raisins is a good snack. Now, so I hope you guys know this. Some of you are like, oh, what? The grapes will turn into raisins? Okay. Grapes, when they dry off, you get raisins. Did you guys know that? I hope you did, right? If somebody's like, oh, I never knew that. Okay, well, now if you know, okay, well, look at this little raisin over here. Oh, it's very, it's super small, but a raisin is like very flat and wrinkly. Okay, it's kind of wrinkly and it's dry. Well, I mean, it's like a fruit. If you eat a grape, it's very juicy, right? But a grape is kind of chewy. And now a raisin, it's nothing bad, okay, of a raisin. Raisins are healthy snacks. A lot of healthy snacks have raisins in it, like trail mixes or sometimes granola bars. Have you ever heard 很多人放 raisins in cookies, right? Have you had a raisin cookie before? Or oatmeal, they put raisins. So, or salads, yes, Miss Michelle likes salads, and salads have a lot of raisins. Sometimes. Now, so anyways, raisins are good too. But if you compare a raisin, okay, and a bunch of grapes, a raisin is kind of like dead, right? Grapes are still juicy, and if it's hooked up or still on the vine, it will continue to grow. Now, these raisins are not going to grow anymore. I'm pretty sure if you buy a box of raisins, it's not going to start growing big raisins, right? It's going to be like that. So Jesus in the Bible, he also talked about grapes. Okay, I don't know if you've heard, long time ago in the Bible times, okay, many people those days know a lot about like farming and growing and planting. It's not like us, like if Miss Michelle wants grapes, maybe some of you have a grapevine in your backyard. I had a friend that they have like a whole, not a lot, but they have like a, kind of almost like a vineyard. They have grapes. But most of us don't. If we want some kind of fruit, you would go to the store. I know some of you might have lemon trees or orange trees, but Miss Michelle doesn't. So every time I need fruit, or I go to the supermarket. People in the Bible times, though, they don't have that, like supermarkets or Target or 99 Ranch Market like we do all over the place. So a lot of them, they grow, they farm, or they have like, farm animals to eat. They have those at home, or eggs, or they plant. So when Jesus was talking, and later on, I'm going to show you a video about Jesus talking about grapes and vines and branches. Okay, now, and it would, for the people at that time, they would kind of understand, like, oh yeah, we know what branches are, and and so Jesus in this story, or he said that he is like the vine. Okay, he's like the vines. Okay, and we is like you and me, the ones that believe in God, we are like branches that are connected to him. Okay, and branches by itself will not do anything. Just like when the grapes fall off, it will dry off and become raisins, right? So Miss Michelle's gonna let Xiaolu Ai play a video. It's very short, but I want you to pay attention. So far, you guys are really super good today. Most of you whole time paying attention. Okay, so it's very short, so don't miss it. Nope. Oh.
Jesus said, I am the vine, and you, the people, are the branches.
Branch? I'm not a branch.
I don't mean like a tree branch.
I don't get it.
The vine and branches were used by Jesus as an example. It means you are a child of the King. That's Jesus.
Really? That's awesome. Does that mean I get to wear a crown?
It gets even better than that. Not only are we children of the King, but when we look like Jesus, we will have fruit that sets us apart.
Oh yeah, I remember. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Those fruits come from being connected to Jesus, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. And Jesus even says that those who remain connected to him will produce fruit. But apart from him, you can do nothing.
Kind of like when a light isn't plugged into a wall?
Exactly like that. Just like a light cannot function without being plugged in, we cannot function without being connected to Jesus. Jesus loves us so much that he wants to be close to us, like really close. He wants to be our greatest friend.
Really? So how do you get that close to Jesus?
By following God's commands and doing things like praying and attending church, we can get close to him, and in return, he will get even closer to us. Jesus said that in doing this, we become like the disciples.
They were really close to Jesus, like best friend close.
And we can be too. We just have to stay connected to God all the time, not just in church.
He is the vine and we are the branches, and as long as we remain in him, we will grow much fruit.
Okay, and thank you, Jerry. Oh, and Asher's like, ooh, that's a very good video over there. Okay, so boys and girls, thank you for paying attention. Now, it was very short, so I hope you remember what it said. It said that Jesus said that I am the vine and you are the branches, right? If a man remains, that means if you're with him, okay, if a man remains in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. Like fruit is dripping. Okay, apart from me, you can do nothing. Okay, that's from the book of John, and it's in chapter 15, and it talks about how like the video says, like we are like branches, and that little girl said like, well, I'm not branches, but it's not that you're like branches and you're growing a tree out of your head. It's kind of like a 比喻, okay? It's trying to using this to show us what it feels like. So who is the vine? Does anybody know? Jedediah, who's the Jedediah? Tell me who's the vine.
Jesus.
Yes. Okay. So boys and girls, I know a lot of you are raising your hands, and I'm very glad. That means you guys all know what's happening, but I might not be able to pick all of you. Okay. So if you know who was going to say Jesus, like Jedediah. Yeah. Okay, Darlene. Yeah. Okay. Most of you know. So it says that Jesus is the vine, right? Who is? Did anybody hear who's the branches? Okay, okay, I don't even have to call it. Yeah, most Jerry's like, okay, yeah. Okay, William's like, yeah, me. Okay, yes, we are the branches, right? Okay, very good. So you guys know exactly. So now the gardener, like if you go, Miss Michelle went to Sequoia National Park the past few days, and it's a national park, it's kind of like Yosemite, or and it's like a forest park, so it's very, very big. As Miss Michelle was walking in the park, well, it's kind of like it's national park, right? So it was like filled with trees, and those trees were very like big. And I even went to see the biggest tree on earth. Anyways, when I was there, I also was, when my husband was driving on the side of the road, there were like so many like, I don't know, like gardens and vineyards, and I think they were planting some kind of like fruit. Okay, and I was looking, and I was telling my husband, I said, this is like a very big field of something somebody's planting, and how are they going to clean up everything? I mean, how are they going to pick every fruit? And so there's a gardener, and he doesn't just walk around and say, oh, okay, a lot of trees, lots of pears or strawberries or apples or oranges. They have to take care of it. So if it's like good fruit, like 有个苹果可能长在树上，这个 very, very looks very healthy, then are they going to cut it off right away? No, they're going to make sure it ripens, right? But they also have a very important job as a gardener. When they see branches that are kind of dead and like 已经枯干了, right? And the leaves are like, oh, it's like very young, 它可能已经快死了, then they would have to what? Cut it off or chop it off. Why? Because those branches are not going to grow anything anymore. Just like, let me show you something. Okay, Miss Michelle was, I went outside in the morning, and then I have a little tree, and it's kind of like a bush. Okay, and can you see this? Yes. Okay, so they have like really cute flowers. 很可爱，没有什么味道, but it's very cute. And look at the leaves; they're very green, right? Almost like my picture over here, and green. And it was connected to the whole tree. But then I also found it, and this is, I just cut off a little one. If Miss Michelle puts this back in the water, it might not grow into like a whole tree unless I put it in the like ground and then they give it a lot of nutrition. But you know what? Also on the floor, what do you think I could find on the floor by a tree? Squirrels, maybe. I also found this, which is, it was part of the tree, but it was, I don't know what happened to it. It kind of broke off. See, 有点掉，它整个就掉下来了。然后, and then I also saw lots of like dried up leaves. Have you seen these on the floor? 这个很少长在树上, right? 对. Usually if all these kind of just go and they fall on the ground, and then when the wind blows, they go everywhere, right? Who would like to be a stick? Jerry, you don't want to be a stick. This is like nothing. Okay, if you were, wrong choice. Who wants to be one that is connected to, okay, Aiden, I see your hand. Okay, good. Good choice. Miss Michelle hopes you're choosing this one. Okay, I would rather be a really nice green leaf than a like leaf that is all brown and wrinkly, okay? So, boys and girls, if you think of it, some people will say this is like a branch connected to the tree. This is only like a stick. So do you just want to be a stick? It can be like firewood, right? If you're camping and you throw it in the fire, it's going to start burning up. But this one, what? It is alive. And if we put it back in, right now I took it off, but if you put it in the water, or if I really like start planting it, it will actually start growing again. So if you are like, and it's just kind of like the story. If Jesus is the vine, most of you said Jesus is the vine and we are the branches. If you are the branches that are on the floor, then you just turn into a stick and then you're gone, you're goodbye. But if you are part of the tree and part of the vine, then you will grow and you will bear fruit. This is not a fruit tree. This is just like a little bush, but it will have like flowers, right? Now, if you are part of a vine and you are stuck on it, then the vine is what? Jesus. Who? Jesus, right? And Jesus will give you what you need, the love, the nutrition that you need, and you will bear fruit. Bear fruit. Was it shoma? Not like bear. Bearing fruit is like you will grow fruit and you will produce fruit. Okay, so Jesus is the vine and we are the branches. Okay, if we stay connected to Jesus, we will produce what? Fruit. Okay, yes, if we stay connected to, why are you laughing? If we stay connected to Jesus, we will produce fruit. Now, let me show you one more thing. Okay, if we are not connected to Jesus, we are nothing. Now, when we talk about fruit, that who wants to grow a watermelon on their head? Okay, somebody, when I was little, Miss Michelle's mommy used to tell me when I'm eating watermelon, if I swallow the seed, there's gonna be a watermelon growing in my coming out of my head. Okay, no, that's not gonna happen. But so when the Bible says you're going to bear fruit, you're going to produce fruit, does that mean you're going to grow a cherry on top of your like head? Or like strawberries coming off of your ears? Or like some kind of fruit out of your nose? No, that's very scary. Okay, so what that means is when you connect to Jesus, not by yourself, okay, if you connect to Jesus, God and Jesus will help you produce godly fruit. Godly fruit, if you guys have heard of the fruit of the Spirit, you will produce love, patience, kindness. What else? Self-control. And there's a lot of them. That means your life is going to be so, when you grow up, people are going to say, wow, this person is fruitful. Again, that doesn't mean something's growing out of your nose. Okay, it means that you bear love because you have God in you. You have love in you and you show love and compassion and you have self-control and you know how to behave as a Christian. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing. And I showed you guys a long time ago when we just started this. Okay, what's this? Light, a lamp, right? And if now it looks like it's on. Okay, let me see. Okay, there. Oh, and my background's gone too. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is a lamp, okay? And right now you can see that it's not really working right now. Who can guess why it's not working? Okay, Tina, please tell me. I know some of you have good answers. Tina, why is it not working?
It's not plugged in.
Are you sure? You guys.
Oh, you didn't turn it on.
Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, I think you guys, most of you have the same answer. Okay, some people say it's not plugged in. Some people say, and some people might say, oh, you didn't. Well, of course you didn't turn it on. Okay, so this is the turning thing. Now, okay, you guys are so smart. You're like, okay, Miss Michelle, this is a silly question. Yeah, okay. So obviously it's not working. So then Tina said the other answer, which was her first answer, was what? It's not plugged in. Yes. Okay, so let me go plug it in. Hold on. Miss Michelle I have an outlet right here. Hold on. Okay, plugged in. Okay, so I'm not gonna do this in front of you. You guys are gonna go, blind. Okay, so I'm gonna face it this way. Hopefully it will work. maybe on my face. Okay, so now it's plugged in. A while ago, it was not plugged in. So if I turn it, well, okay, too bright. Okay, I'm not gonna show you. It's really this is really bright. Okay, so this is working right now. Oh, can you see it? Okay, so this is working now. Okay, the light is working, and because okay, I'm gonna turn it off because Miss Michelle cannot see anymore. Okay, so it's plugged in, right? Then it can work. Now, of course, some lights, like you know, flashlights, you don't have to plug it in. You have to put batteries in, right? So it's the same. It's meaning the same thing. When we are connected to the source, which is the wall. Don't go to the wall. Okay, if you're connected, who's turning on all those lights over there? Okay, if you're connected to the right source, okay. If Miss Michelle, let me try. If you have, who has a flashlight? Don't go get it. Don't get it. Okay, who has a flashlight? Okay, you have to put batteries on, right? Or some have to like plug in for a while and they, oh yeah, a lot of you have like really cool lamps. Now, if Miss Michelle plugs this light into your nose, is it going to light up? No. If I plug it into like a grape or a banana, is it going to light up? No. Who's thinking like maybe it will? Chris is like, no. Okay. Now it only has to plug into the plugging thing, right? The outlet. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. You cannot plug it into like a towel or your toy or something and it will light up. No, because the right source is the what? The outlet. Okay, same thing. Like if you have a flashlight and you need to put batteries in, you cannot put what? You cannot try to put paper in or raisins in and it will start, no, it's not going to happen. You need the right source, which is the battery. So just like us, just like us, we need to go to the right source. And who's the right source for us? Jesus, right? Yes, we can't do it on our own. Just like the light. If we don't have Jesus in our life, I'm sorry. I know you guys are very smart and very loving, but you know why? It's because you are followers of Jesus. Even though some people, like maybe in your school or in your family or people that you know, maybe they are very loving too, or maybe they're very nice. Maybe they're very they accomplished a lot, means that they're they're good at their grades, and you'll say, hey, how come this person is 这么厉害？他也没有相信耶稣啊，他也没有 I don't think Jesus is his source. How come he has all this money? How come he's so some people are very nice and loving too. But one day when it comes back to why we're here, okay, when the day we go to heaven and Jesus and God is going to stand, they're going to say the most important thing in our life is that we are connected to Jesus. Because if you only have love with your own, like by yourself, and you're like, oh, I love this. Sometimes when we encounter, that means when we face problems, you're going to be like, I can't do it anymore. Or, you love someone so much and one day they're not very nice to you. Your heart is going to break and you're going to be so sad. But when we are connected to Jesus, or like the fruit is connected to the vine or tree, or when the branches are connected to the bush or the main tree trunk, or going to the roots, and like the light connected to the outlet or flashlights with batteries, that's when we have Jesus in our life. And 你就从他那边一直支取 the electricity that you need to love and the nutrition that you need. Okay, so boys and girls, I'm trying to use this to help you remember this, okay? So let's pray, okay? You guys have been doing so good today. I'm very proud of you, okay? And I love you all very much. And I'm so glad Shalu, I and Miss Michelle are gonna see all of you face to face soon. Okay, so boys and girls, thank you, Carlos. That is exactly what I need you to do right now. Let's close our eyes and pray. And when we pray, we are talking to God, right? Okay, let's pray. Close your eyes. Thank you, Dora. Thank you, darling. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you so much for loving us. Thank you for being the vine, and thank you for reminding us that we're like the branches, that we're connected to you. And Lord, help us be kind of like a lamp that has the electricity from you, from the outlet, not just by ourselves, because at the end, if we don't have you, we are nothing. Lord, I know we're all very young and we are only in elementary school and some things are kind of hard to understand. But Lord, I really hope that you can help us during the week to think, what is our real source? How can we get forever, never ending love? Not just from ourselves, but from our parents, but from you, Lord. Help us to remember to follow you every day and to help us to remember that you love us all the time. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So again, Jesus is the what? Let me turn you guys on so you can tell me. Let me see. I hope you guys remember. Okay, everybody, you guys can turn your voices on and tell me, who is the vine? And who's the branches? Who are the branches? Oh, we are very good. Okay, boys and girls. So I and Miss Michelle will see some of you next week. Okay, and if you want to go to church, make sure mommy and daddy sign up online. Okay.
Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Don't forget to memorize your books.